everyone, welcome to day two of the XD Daily Creative Challenge. My name is Melody Sabori. I am your host. I am a freelance UI UX designer here in the Bay Area, and I also host some UI UX live streams on Adobe Live. And I'm really excited to be here. Hello chat, how are you all doing today? Hi Anissa, Samuel, Sachin, Kieran, John, Anissa, hello! Thank you all for joining me. I'm really excited to be here for the second day of the challenge. So if you are new to the XD Daily Creative Challenge, basically it's a 9-day challenge where each day you'll get a new prompt or challenge, and you kind of have one day to design it, but you can take as much time as you want, but each day you'll get a new challenge. And at the end of the challenges, you will have an awesome portfolio piece. So kind of like a case study, and it'll be great to add to your Behance portfolio or on your website. And yeah, you can sharpen your skills, get familiar with XD if you've never used it before. It's a really great thing to do if you're new to XD. Hello, Xavier, Wani, hello. Hi, Cindy. Yay, so this is the landing page if you haven't joined yet. Basically, the link is behance.net/challenge/XD. And if you head over to this link, you will be on the landing page. And then this blue button is how you'll sign up for the challenge. And once you click this, you'll get notifications every morning. And I've already clicked it, so now it just says chat with the community, which I will get to in a little bit. But at the top, you'll see a quick overview of how it works. So each day you'll get a challenge and you can work on it and post your progress on our Discord channel and get feedback from our amazing community. So if you need help with anything or if you want specific feedback, you can totally ask for that. And then update your designs and submit them again. And then you can also post them on Behance. And if you use the tag XD Daily Challenge, we can find that and look at all your designs as well. And then each day we'll have a live stream where I'll go over that day's challenge to help you get started and get ideas. And yeah, and at the end you'll have a great piece on your portfolio. So if you go down here, we'll see the 2 challenges that have already been unlocked. And yesterday's was to do the home screen, and the theme for this challenge is a food delivery app, so kind of similar to Postmates or Uber Eats or Caviar. There's a bunch of food delivery apps out there. So that's kind of the theme of this challenge. So yesterday we focused on doing an engaging home screen to help users stay on the home screen for longer than 30 seconds. And then today is to do the order history page. So where do users go to find out their past orders? So we're going to be working on that today. And then if you scroll down, you can download XD for free if you don't have it yet. And then also join our Discord channel, which you definitely should. Hi Voodoo Val. Okay, so let me show you Discord really fast. So this is where we have our XD community, and it's a great community. Everyone is super helpful in the feedback channel right here. This is where you'll post your designs to get feedback. And I was looking at a bunch of them yesterday, and they're all amazing and awesome job, everyone. Thank you for sharing and giving others feedback. It's really awesome to see. And we have some great mentors, and Peter Del Tondo, Tim, Howard Pinsky's in there, Chris Cannon, Marissa or Exopixel. Yeah, we have some great mentors, some Adobe people, some moderators, Andy, Ballard Studio, and Cars. They're always giving other people help in the Discord, and it's really great to see. And yeah, we have some great channels. We have some community info, so if you want any pro tips from our mentors, we will be posting them here. And then we have a Get Inspired channel if you want inspiration. And this is Howard's cool Netflix thing. I always love looking at this. It's amazing. Hi, Sam. Yay, Sam was live with me yesterday and the day before, and he's amazing. Yay. So, and then we also have the feedback channel. So if you were doing the past challenges, you can post that in the past challenge feedback if you want feedback on those. We have some great designs here as well from the movie player app that Howard was hosting. And then we have a chat section, ask a question. So if you have any questions about this challenge, and then tips and tricks. And yeah, so it's really great. I highly encourage you all to join in on on Discord and post your designs and give other people feedback, and they'll give you feedback in return, and it's a great time. Yay. Hi Cars, hi OC and Sachin, yay. Okay, so, oh, also I forgot to mention on Behance, we have a get started template. So if you are just joining us on day 2 or any of the further days, you'll have a template, and then yeah, so it'll help you get started. So let me pull up the template really fast. So this is today's template, and I provided you with some inspiration screenshots of what order histories look like on food delivery apps. So this is mine from Postmates, and you can tell I really like Sweet Green. They have some good salads. And then I think this is Caviar. I mentioned yesterday that a lot of food delivery apps look the same, so it's kind of hard to tell which is which. I think this one is DoorDash. So you can see how they're kind of different, but this is how they display their order history. And on this one, I think this is Caviar, you'll click on the user icon and then get into order history. So what we want to do today is to design a way for users to get to their order history quickly and easily. So let's jump into it. Move this over. Okay, so this is my home screen that I finished. I didn't get to finish it on the live stream, and I apologize. I lost track of time, but I finished it, and I also posted it on Discord, so if you want to check it out, it'll be on there. So I'm just gonna take this and make a new artboard, and I'm gonna copy the header that I had on the top and just reuse that to help me save some time. And over here, I'm gonna label this order history, and this will be the title of the page. I'll move that in the center, and then I'll delete this. And then I'm going to, so for my order history page, I'm gonna have just some rectangles of this user's previous orders. And for this challenge, we are assuming that they are return users, so they've used this app before, they've placed some orders, and they want to view their order history. And so I'm turning on my layers panel and changing this to 20 pixels on each side, and then just so that it can help me with this rectangle. There we go. And then it's Command Shift apostrophe, and I always get those mixed up because there's confusing ones like Command Shift L, and yeah, but it's Command Shift apostrophe to turn your layers on and off. And so I'm going to fill this. So I have the color saved because I think it would be hard for me to find this, the color that I wanted to use live. So I just added some colors into my assets panel. And then I also have some components from the starter file saved here to help me. William is asking, is my header a component? No, it's not, but you know what? It could be. So thank you, William. I will make that into a component right now. So yay, thank you. That's a good idea. Okay, so now I'm going to start with, this is just like the overview of the order history. So we're gonna say that the restaurant this person ordered from is Burger Time, and I'm really bad at coming up with names for restaurants, so if you have any in the chat, let me know. And then I'm gonna change the color to this orange and make this heavy. And the font I'm using is called Avenir, in case anyone is wondering. Okay. And then I'm gonna stretch this out and make it center. And then, so basically the main information I want to include here is the name of the restaurant and how much it was. And you can add other information like the date, the time, or like the location, or anything else you want to add. You can totally feel free to do that. And this is just an imaginary number. I don't think I've ever ordered food and it was like $11 through a delivery app. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna make this ribbon. So I'm gonna make this thinner so that the name kind of stands out. And then I'm gonna have it 10 pixels from each side. So now that I have this, I'm gonna turn this into a component. Noel's asking, Burger Time like the old game. Oh, I didn't know it was an old game. That's kind of funny. Riaz is asking, do I have a favorite font? Avenir is a font that I really like, which is one I'm using. I also like Montserrat and Roboto, And there's a ton of fonts, and Adobe has some great fonts you can use as well. Let me know what some of your favorite fonts are. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm going to make it into a component, and then I'm going to repeat grid this all the way down. And we're gonna assume that this user ordered a bunch of places, not all Burger Time, but other places, and we can change this one. And I'm gonna use this Pizza Planet from Toy Story, and then we can change the price. I'm not gonna change all of this to save some time. And then I'm gonna bring the artboard down, and also I'm gonna move the menu that I created, which is right here for yesterday's stream, and I'm gonna copy and paste it. And I should also make this a component because I haven't done that yet. Okay, so there's the menu. Actually, I should make this the component. Okay, and then I will bring that here. And then, so what I'm gonna do to indicate that the user is on the order history screen is to change the color of this. So I'm gonna make the home icon black and then change this to this color. Central Perk. Cardo is a cool font. I only use Papyrus, oh god. Yay. Adrian also loves Roboto, awesome. Yay, okay. So now that I've changed this, we are pretty much done with this screen, and so I'm gonna duplicate this and then delete this. So what's gonna happen is the user is gonna click or tap on this top section, and then it'll open like a longer receipt of their order. And so I'm gonna bring in the component here, and what I'm gonna do is kind of stretch this down and then move this to the top and make this slightly bigger. And then I'll bring this, actually I'm gonna delete that. I saved some of the text that I'm gonna use here so I didn't have to type it all out, but let me bring one over. So the information that I wanna include once they tap into this is when it was delivered and the time, and you could also add the location, but I'm just gonna add this for now. And then I also wanna add a picture of the restaurant just so the user has an idea. And I'm gonna pull that from my Creative Cloud libraries. I saved some of these images from Unsplash, and Unsplash is a great place to get free images to use on your projects. So we have that, and then underneath I'm gonna add what they ordered from this place. So what I want to add first is a little circle that kind of shows the quantity of items that they got. So we're gonna do a circle, color that orange, and then type a 1, and we're gonna make that white and a little bit smaller. Okay. And then I think that's center. I'm gonna group that together, and then I'm gonna type out what they ordered. So they ordered a cheeseburger, so a lot of people like Roboto and Agency. Adrian's asking, how do you put images into CC libraries? So what I did was open these images in Photoshop and add them that way. I don't think you can add them through XD. Yeah, and there's also a Photosplash plugin. So with the Photosplash plugin, I can show you really fast. It's kind of hard to choose the images that you want. So I just like pre-planned them because I didn't want to have to search through a lot of images, but there is a Photosplash plugin where you can find pictures of food or other things, and then you can select it and apply it, and it'll apply to your shape. But I just have the CC libraries right here. Okay, so I'm gonna make this like this, and then we're gonna say that they wanted no onions, and make this a little bit smaller. And then I pushed 6 so that it's like a keyboard shortcut to bring down the opacity. And then I'm going to add the price really fast. And then I'm also going to separate the items on her order history by adding a line. And I'm going to hold shift to make sure the line stays straight. And then I'm going to make the line orange and make it a 30% opacity. And then line that up with this. And so now that I have this, I'm going to make this into a component by holding shift and selecting all of these, and then Command K is the component shortcut. So now that I have this, I'm going to repeat grid, and then I won't go into changing these, but ideally you would change this to like fries or whatever else they ordered on their menu. And then at the bottom, let me actually hide this for now so that we can see. So at the bottom, I have this that I already made because I don't want to do it live, but basically the user subtotal and tax, service fee. There's a whole bunch of fees when you order food through a delivery app, which is a little frustrating because you don't expect it to be that expensive, but that's how it is, I guess. And then I'm just gonna bring this down a little bit. Okay. And then now that we have this, I'm also gonna add some buttons at the bottom in case the user wants to order again or if they need help with the order. So these are the buttons that were provided in the starter template, and they are components. So I'm just gonna change this to order again. And then we're gonna have one that says contact help because maybe there's something wrong with their order and they need help. Okay. There we go. And then we can show the menu. So if I go back to my layers panel, and then I'm also going to bring this to the top and the location header to the top as well. So if we preview this, it should, oops. Okay, I forgot to fix position that and the menu. So let me do that really fast. So we're gonna fix position when scrolling and same with this. Then if we go back, yay. Okay, so you see how the order history stays at the top and the menu stays sticky on the bottom. Cool, so these are the two screens, and then I'm gonna show you how to prototype them really fast. And so what I'm gonna do in this case is, I'm gonna hide this one more time. I should probably know the keyboard shortcut to hide the menu. Okay, so I'm gonna select all of these and group them together with Command G. And then I'm gonna make this into a mask so that when the user clicks on this, it'll kind of like drop down. And so I'm gonna make a rectangle over this that's the same size. And then select both of them and do Command Shift M to mask. And then you'll see that it turned into a mask group on the layers panel. So I'm gonna copy this and paste it here. And then I'm just gonna make this smaller. So just dragging it until there's like a little bit left, just so I can still like see it on my screen. And then I'm gonna bring the opacity all the way down so it's invisible. But since it's the same name on the same artboard, or on two different artboards, it should animate. So yeah, so and then let me show the menu on this screen. Okay, so now I'm gonna head over to prototype mode, and then we're gonna assume the user is gonna click on the top one, burger time, and that'll take them to this screen. And the trigger that we have is the tap trigger, and it'll auto animate. And I'm gonna use a snap easing with 0.4 seconds. And then once they click on this one, it'll do the same thing back to this artboard. So let's try it out and hopefully it works. Yay! Okay, so you can see that the little snapping action that happened once they click on this. It kind of just like goes back into place and slides down, and you can see what they ordered, and yeah, and then you can do that with the other options on the menu, and you can scroll down and do order again. And actually, let me start prototyping from this button and see, and have it go to this page. And maybe we can do ease in for this one. So we can start from the home page. Oops. So I think since I made these components, I don't know if this one became a component, but this one is not fixed when scrolling. So that's something to double check when you are prototyping, and that's something that you'll find out, like whenever I go into prototyping mode, there will be things that I didn't realize, and so it's really good to check your work as you go along. So, okay, so we can click on this, and then, oh, so something on this screen is not working. Okay, let me go back. Okay, fixed position, fixed position. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, yay. Awesome. Yay, so that is the basic like order history page, and you can customize this, add other places, but since this is a short stream, I won't have time to do all of that, but you can have fun and get creative with auto animate. And if you missed yesterday's stream with Sam, he does some really cool things with auto animate. And I was inspired by what he did to do this mask that kind of drops down. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I like playing around with it, and you can do other stuff. And once you have your designs, if you're at a good place, we can go back to Discord and see what other people have come up with. And yeah, definitely post what you've been working on, even if you're like just starting and you want to know if you're on the right path, if you want to make any changes, you can post that on our Discord, and we can look at Brian. This looks awesome. Nice delivery. Yeah, and you can have fun with it and have fun naming all your restaurants, or you can use restaurants that exist. Yeah, yay. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jacob. So this is the Discord link. If you want to join our Discord, it is bit.ly/XD, and make sure it's a capital X and capital D, Discord, and head over and join. We have about 5,400 people last time I checked. I bet there's more, I don't know, but you should definitely join and hang out in the design feedback channel, in the chat section. We have a lot of cool conversations going around. There's Howard in the chat. Yay, thanks, Cars. Thanks for the little shout out. Yeah, we have some awesome people, and I really love seeing everyone give other people feedback on Discord. Adrian's asking, do we post on Behance as we go or just the final? So good question. So what we want to try is to have you all post on Behance as you go through the challenges, and get feedback and change anything that you want. And then you can definitely post on Behance, but we are on the final stream, I'm going to show you how to compile everything onto your Behance profile page and make a project. So I'll show you that on the last day, and you can post everything on Behance at once if you want, or you can post it each day. It's totally up to you, so whatever is easier for you. And yeah, okay, we are out of time, it seems. Thank you to everyone in the chat for joining us and saying hi. Thank you so much. And we have John and Danielle coming up in about 5 minutes doing some UX design. So stay tuned, and I will see you all tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Bye, everyone.